Hi friends, Misty here with Shabby Beautiful Scrapbooking. The other day I had somebody ask me about color, about picking colors for specifically for cards, but this would go for any kind of project that you're making. Some people it comes very naturally to put colors together, and other people really struggle with it. What I think is a good thing to do, and let me preface this by saying I'm not an artist, I've not been trained, I know very little of color theory, but I do know what I like, and I know that you all know what you like. So for me, the best advice that I could give would be just to look around you. Whenever you see something, a magazine, something at the store, I take my camera out and I take pictures. If I see a color scheme that I like, it could be a bedspread or a hand towel or anything that you look at and you go, oh, I really like those colors together. Maybe you don't like the things that are in the picture, but you're drawn to the colors. That is basically what I do. For an example, I have a Pinterest account, and I'll go through, and I really like shabby chic, and so when I see things that I really like, I'll pin it to my account, and I have it under a board called Color Inspiration Board, and then I can refer back if I'm stuck on a project or I want to try something different that's not usually in my color palette. We all have those go-to colors that we're comfortable with, but when I want to switch it up a little bit, I'll go in and look there. So for instance, this was one of the things on my board, and it's got some warm browns. There's kind of a coppery brown in the little basket. There's brown on the handle, and then there's like a silver here, which I usually don't deal with silver. I tend towards the warms, the browns, but I wanted to try to do something with that. And you'll see the pinks and the greens, and then you'll notice the background is a dark brown. So what I did, and I try to, when I see something that I really like, I try to stay, like if the colors are predominantly brown, then I keep most of the color brown. I try to do them in the colors that, in the amount of colors that are actually in the image. So this was the inspiration piece, and then this is the card. It's very simple. I just wanted to be able to show you the process more than anything. But I have the brown. I use the brown as the background. You don't have to be literal. I know this is a brown background, so I used a brown background. It just happened that way. You don't have to do it exactly like that. But then there's some creamy colors, so I used the cream here and a pink, and then I pulled in some silver with this little charm, and then some more pink with this flower. Now, had I not been looking at this picture, I wouldn't have gone with this bright of a flower, just because this is a more muted tone. But there are some bright flowers in here, and I really do like how it turned out. And then I added just a little bit of green for the greenery there. And I like the way it turned out. These are not colors that I would have normally put together. So that's just one example. So like I said, like I was flipping through magazines, and I just love these blues and these creams and these browns. And so then I just kind of pulled together these goodies, and I'll make a card or something out of that. And so that's where those colors came from. And then, then when I was flipping through here, this picture is very simple, very few colors in it. It's the gray and black and the white of the dress, and about the only color is the cream. And so that's that. So I hope I'm explaining this in an easy way, but just if you find a picture you love, or if you have a bedspread that is your favorite thing, or an article of clothing, go with your taste. If you like traditional, look at pictures of traditional things and pull out those colors, and you'll be happier with your projects. Color is a very personal thing. You can't go wrong with color. If you like it and want to put it on your project, then you do it. I know we get really bound up in what other people are going to think, but it's not really like that. About that, you can't go wrong when you're scrapbooking. You can't make a mistake. You can change things. You can fix things. just be free in what you do. Don't be worried about it. But anyway, that's how I pick some of my colors. I hope that's helpful. That's all I have. Thanks. Bye.